to my art channel. Without further ado, let's get drawing.
Welcome back everybody. So for today's tutorial we are going to be continuing with our animals collection. If you haven't watched the previous videos, we've done a hedgehog, a squirrel, a fox, a raccoon and a red panda. Today, on yet another request from one of my amazing subscribers, I'm going to be doing a baby reindeer. So for this collection of animals, we've been using the same techniques every single time. We've been using the symmetrical feature. We've been using the two same brushes throughout, which is the studio pen and one of the charcoal brushes. These come free with Procreate. Now we're using these so that you guys can practice the same technique over and over again while creating a different drawing each and every time. So for today, we are going to again open up our 12 by 12 canvas. Turn on your drawing guide, edit your drawing guide, use the symmetry feature, which is the vertical symmetry feature. Now, for our baby reindeer today, I'm going to be doing him in more kind of golden beige kind of colours. So make sure you pick your studio pen and make sure the opacity is turned up. Now for his head, he's not going to be quite so thin rugby shaped. We're going to make him more rounded with just a slight flick at the bottom. So let's just start and just go ahead and do something like this, kind of like a Darth Vader looking head. We are then going to do two small ears on top. So create a new layer, turn on drawing assist, do two pointed ears. And then on above this, do a new layer, turn on drawing assist, and then a dark brown, just create the antlers. I turned drawing assist off with my hand. I'm having issues with my hand today. Okay, so let's just go ahead and draw his antlers like so. Okay, bring these down beneath the head. There you go. Okay, so Mr. Baby Antler has quite a big head. Let's go ahead and do the body before we edit that, just thinking about it. So create a new layer, choose your golden color, turn on drawing assist because he's going, or she is going to be symmetrical today. I don't know why I call all my animals male. Go ahead and just do something like this. Okay, now this again, I keep forgetting this every single time. Just make sure that you join up your layers. And now we are going to do two little feet and some hooves and tail and then the details. So go ahead and do a new layer. Bring this behind the body, so underneath layer 4. Choose the same brown that you used for the antlers. And then just go ahead, turn on drawing assist again, sorry. Go ahead and just do a small line here. And then something just very subtle. And then add a new layer on top of your body, turn on drawing assist, and then you can add his two little hooves here. Okay, now we are going to do on top of his body, click a new layer and click clipping mask. Now we are going to be doing a slightly darker colour for this, and then we're just going to be drawing in his arms. So as you can see here where they're joined up, this is what you want to be doing. You can do this on each side. And then you are going to do this for the head as well. So click a new layer above the head, click on clipping mask, and then click on drawing assist for this one so that you can get it symmetrical each side of the head. Then just go ahead and draw kind of like a Darth Vader mask. Drag and drop. Now as you can see, the ears need to come down beneath the head, so move those. Then we are going to draw a tail very quickly. This tail needs to be again below the body, so just add a new layer, and then in a kind of slightly lighter color, so pick this gold color that you're using and then just go a tone lighter for the tail, and then just do a bushy kind of spike for your tail. You can move this once you've drawn it. So I'm just going to make it slightly thicker and further up. Okay, so now you are going to add the details to the face. So go ahead on your face layer, click a new layer, make sure the clipping mask is automatically turned on, and turn on drawing assist for this. Now you're going to want to do two little eyes, a nose, a mouth, and then we're also going to do some purple pink blusher for the cheeks, which we are going to blend. Don't forget the blender brush that I'm currently using is the soft blend brush under the airbrushes. We're just going to go ahead and make that really subtle looking. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and on top of our ears and the top of the head, we're just going to add some extra details. So go ahead and click Alpha Lock on this top of the head brown part here, and in a white greyish colour, we're just going, you can turn drawing assist off. We are just going to do some oval like shapes like so on here, and we're also going to do these to the arms. So turn on Alpha Lock on the arms. Now at the minute it looks very funny because the body and the head is the same colour. We will change that in a minute, so don't worry about that if yours looks just as weird as mine does. Let's just go ahead and just add some circles here onto the arms. Okay, so now to sort out the head and the body, because kind of now it looks really weird, we're going to go ahead onto the body and click Alpha Lock. Now this is where your texture and your shadows make a huge difference. So go onto your charcoal brush, go ahead and choose not so much a black but a dark brown for this. Now turn the size of the brush down quite a bit and turn the opacity up a bit. Now to get the correct shadow, you can see now that it brings the head away from the body. But to get the very correct shadow that you want and very thin, we're just going to go ahead and start, push down further with your pen because the pressure helps in the thickness of the brush, and then just kind of do it slighter, and then you can blend with your blender brush the shadow like so. Now the body needs to come down below the head, and the clipping mask, which was on top, needs to come down, and you need to turn the clipping mask on again. So now we have a shadow here but not here on the arms. So you need to go ahead and do the same thing. You need to bring the shadow down across here and then go back onto your body and do the same. Now while we're here, we can also do the texture underneath the arms, which is really important so that you can see the arms are away from the body. Now we've also got something slightly mixed up here. As you can see, my feet have come above the body. They're all the way up here, so I'm just going to go ahead and bring them down. There we go. And my tail needs to come down behind everything as well. So just make sure that you move the layers so that you have everything obviously where you want it. Now we're just going to go and do some shadowing on the head. So turn on Alpha Lock on your head. I turn my opacity down. I really don't want a lot of shadow for this. I just want something very subtle. I also want some whites for the highlights. My drawing assist is on, so I'm just going to turn that off so that I can get some light and some dark on each side. Don't forget to do the same for the mask on the top. And the ears as well. Alpha Lock them. We're just going to add some quick detail to them. So in the white, go back to your studio pen and just do something like this. Go back to your texture brush, and then your charcoal brush. And then you can go ahead and add the texture that you want there too. Again, the same goes for the antlers. You can spend more time doing these. You know, they're getting the shape of the antlers correct and getting your shadows right where you want them and your highlights. It's all just about trial and error and just having fun with it. Okay, so turn on your Alpha Lock on your tail, and again in this brown color, just go ahead and just very slight textures, which is going to give the baby reindeer something extra to work with. Okay, we're just going to do that. Now on the arms as well, don't forget, we have the arms to do. And we also have the hoofs to do. So let's go ahead and click Alpha Lock. I'm just gonna very slightly, nothing too major. And again on the hooves, which are at the back. Okay, so there you have the basic reindeer. I also want to add onto the body. So I'm just going to click a new layer, and in this brown color with my studio pen, I'm just going to I'm going to turn drawing assist on for this one. I'm just going to do some very subtle lines like this, all the way down into the bottom of the body. Just as a different texture variation for you guys. I'm just going to pick my white pen. I'm just going to go ahead and do this. And there you have little Mr. Reindeer. Okay, so now I'm going to add my shadows. So I'm going to pick my black, my studio pen, turn it all the way up, turn the opacity down. And for this, I'm just going to go ahead onto my body layer. This is assisted. I'm going to turn the drawing assist off. Just going to go ahead and draw some slight shadows here. And then I'm going to do the same with the hooves, and I want to turn the opacity down even more. and with the antlers and the arms, as we've done every single time in our videos. With our head. Make sure you turn drawing assist off on for these shadows. For the antlers as well. Turn off drawing assist when you're doing these shadows. On the tail. And I think that's about it for the shadows. We're just going to go ahead and group all these layers together. Group, duplicate. On this new group here, we're just going to flatten, turn alpha lock on and fill in with black. You can turn it off just for now. Now this new group here up the top, I'm just going to make him a little bit smaller. I'm just going to bring him to the left side. Now, as you can see, when you're moving him, you can make him thinner, you can make him fatter. Okay, I'm just going to do that. I'm going to add a new layer with my studio pen. I'm going to turn the brush opacity all the way up, and I'm going to pick a background color, and I'm just going to do a small squiggle, which I'm going to drag and drop and fill, like so. I'm going to turn the alpha lock on, and in a darker color, I'm just going to do, with the charcoal brush, just some extra texture here. Turn the opacity up. Definitely in a darker pink, I think would be a good idea. Yep, okay, that looks better. Okay, now we're just going to turn on this layer, the black layer that we duplicated. We're going to bring this above the circle, the squiggle that you just drawn. We're going to click clipping mask. We're going to turn the opacity down. And then we're just going to bring it all the way down like this. And then just create the shadow like so. Turn your drawing guide off, choose a background color, and then there you have baby reindeer. Okay, so thanks for watching. I'm going to be doing a couple of other animals in our Woodland Animals video collection, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to try and combine these patterns and these drawings that we've created into a seamless pattern. So we're going to be doing that later on in the week, and then we're going to go ahead and move on to our next collection of drawings that we're doing. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.
Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because it really helps me in creating more free videos for all of you out there. So if you want to come and join my Procreate group, the links are in the description. I'd love for you to be a member of my group. We can share awesome ideas, tips and artwork. Also, please don't forget to tag me on Instagram so that I can see what work you've created from this awesome tutorial. So love to you all, and I'll see you in the next video.